rub brain cells together, get to know light plots again to get the ball rolling. So I'm planning on capping off the session with Kira's video call with the Historical Society taking care of the insane asylum. Or the former insane asylum, I should say. But I believe where everybody was at Alana's hotel room. 3 in a various 2 with concern and confusion.
Yeah.
Is it bad that I forgot?
The lady who was an idol who was in English. Yeah, and she did the thing. She saw Lana running.
And
she also knew your names.
She knew our names.
I think I'm just repressing it.
Yeah, I was gonna say makes sense.
Because last session we were at Marisa's place. We're talking about. Nothing bad happened.
Sure you are. We shall kick off there. I believe there was just kind of hand waved the getting Ollie up to date on modern wokeness, so that he is
Lana
slightly less of a problem. But we will pick it up at Lana's hotel room with the information sharing.
Very Seinfeld entrance. Or in Kramer entrance from Seinfeld. Lana just busts the door. Behind her, a disheveled Roz and Ollie.
Kicks open the door to her fucking room. I imagine she gave fucking or Maritza, like, with the group split up, she probably gave them the other key. So they're probably there. Just fucking burst through the door. Lana's probably holding the giant fucking evil fruit. Burst the door in. Looking stressed as all fuck.
Been to you.
So much happened. Okay. Where's the
Oh dear.
Correct me if I'm wrong, DM, but Ollie did not hear the thing talk.
No, you would have heard the laughing, essentially, which is also very weird. Though you also have a vision question mark that has something similar that are not thrilled about, but you did not hear any of, like, the statement made towards Roz or Lana.
I assume that they would have shared it with Ollie. It's just that Ollie did not directly hear those words.
Yes.
Because they weren't talking to him. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Then Lana, Roz, who you want to go? Should I go? Should I go?
Oh, I thought you were gonna speak.
No, I wanted to make sure that like Ollie wasn't like discovering the thing, but rather was at least aware of it.
Yeah. I think the only thing Lana has not shared is that she recognizes the voice, because she has other priorities at the moment.
Yes, good.
Like getting the fuck out of there.
Roz has yet to share that there were humans there.
What happened to the humans?
Yeah.
Yeah. Other priorities, like survival.
This sounds like a pizza conversation. I'll order a pizza for us.
My phone, I have the app, I want to get points.
It's an app.
The little box on the screen I showed you last time, just...
Oh, I remember. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, Joe.
So, I mean, I guess Ollie will just like go and sit on the couch. For the record, everyone, all of the tea is above, right? So there would be alcohol.
Yes, they're all above 21. Everybody should be mid 20s, most to mid.
Ollie's going to the fridge, grabbing the first grabbing the first alcoholic substance that he can find, and pouring himself or drinking from the thing, depending on the size of the bottle. Just grab it, kick it back, and then slam it down sit on the couch, slam the bottle down on the coffee table, and pass it in, put it into the middle to offer it to whomever needs it next, and I'll say, "Well, I can talk now."
Takes a red Solo cup out of fucking air.
These motherfuckers are learning.
Pours yourself a drink. Imagine Lana has stashed the giant. It's like what? How big is this fruit again? It's like 2 feet in diameter.
Yep, it's big.
Yeah, it's a big
ostrich egg. Some.
Yeah, bigger than an ostrich egg. Damn. Okay. She has into the mini fridge, taken out all of the drinks that were in there. So now it's on a table next to the mini fridge, and she has shoved this giant fruit in there. She just fucking closes it.
That's still encased in ice.
What?
What?
DM?
What?
Is it still encased in ice?
It was never encased in ice.
The building was, not the fruit.
No, I thought she touched it, but okay.
She did. She essentially froze the vine off of it so that she could pluck it.
Okay.
Pick the fruit. Lana is just this anymore. Where am I gonna put it? We're probably the fridge. Process. She's like,
Cover that shit up with a blanket.
Good idea.
I don't want it spying on us.
Mm-hmm. This is one of the fucking extra sheets. Okay. So we have a lot to talk about. Who wants to go first? How'd you guys' day go?
Gates closed.
What do you mean?
As in, we can't access the gate anymore.
It's like a black hole.
What?
Yeah, there's a barrier on the gate. We can't go through. So how was your time?
Oh. Well, we just, picked up a little bit of evil for the evil fucking smoothie. Ran into the creepy ass ice bitch. She said something.
Wait, like my ice bitch?
I think so.
Not a lot of ice bitches going around, gotta be honest.
Yeah, there's
I'm
only
fading
one.
into Irish. God damn it. Whatever.
Hi, Doc.
Get the title. The infamous Doc.
Low-key just might make Ollie the new Doc because I don't have a Doc anymore. Go on.
Do it. The accent. Do it.
The curious, the nationality questioning role player.
He had dual citizenship. It's all right.
It would make more sense as to why he hates the Queen.
Yeah. Why not? Why not?
Go on.
Ice bitch. Yeah, that ice bitch. Said some things, Great time.
What did she say?
Stuff. Right? Did she say
Drinks
anything
from the
to-
bottle and
Did
just...
say-
She knows their names. Points at Roz and Lana.
Yeah.
No,
Just
first name
their
basis
names?
and all that.
Roz, what did she say to you again?
He said hello.
Well, at least it's nice.
Head turned
Yeah,
towards
that's the
River.
takeaway.
I wouldn't
Not-
say that.
not- That kind of hello.
Oh man, I need to finish this real quick. She takes a fucking sip. I imagine Lana stocked her fucking mini fridge with like a fruit flavored liquor. I don't know.
Oh my god, she could have like a strawberry raspberry cider or something.
No, not cider. No.
Strawberry vodka.
Schnapps.
Yeah, strawberry vodka. That's
Oh.
what she's got. She just fucking refills her fucking red solo cup she pulled out of fucking nowhere. And there's like a pack on the table now. Like, she emptied her mini fridge, she put the fruit in. She took out all the fucking vodka and drinks and clung with a pack of red solo cups. Poured herself a drink, put the fruit in. It's like, just fucking finishes that drink, pours herself another one. And she's like, yeah, she's a little bit more to me. No, not very funny. Big sip of fucking strawberry vodka. She said, she addressed me by name, and then she said she was wondering when I'd show up. And then, I told her that, hey, I never disappoint. Bye-bye, see ya. And, she said, don't you wish that were true? So I don't think she's nice. I really don't think she's nice. But we got the weird fruit thing from her, so who's the winner now? Probably not us anyway, but we have fruit, I guess.
We should turn it into alcohol.
Fucking stomp it in the fucking ground is what we should do.
We really should look into it, though.
Yep.
She wanted it for some reason.
Yep. So, either of you know about evil fruits that are like ostrich egg sized?
No.
No. Jicama?
What? What's that?
I think
Is
it's
that
a
like a video
fruit.
game? I'm thinking of Pikmin, actually. That's a video game.
What?
I mean, it's roughly. I mean, ostrich eggs are really big.
The circle of woods.
Okay. I mean, we can. What's it called? Oh man, lifeline. Phone for help. Ask a friend. I think phone a friend. That's what it's called. We could phone a friend.
Don't you
Fucking
have
who?
your magical companion still?
Exactly. Phone a friend.
Oh.
It's from
What?
like that's what it's called on like it's Jeopardy, Family Feud, one of those show games my grandma
Who
used to
wants
watch.
to be a millionaire?
That's the one who has phone a friend?
Yes.
Yeah, but who the fuck are you gonna call?
What's a game show?
Yeah, who are we calling?
Ghostbusters. Our mentors. Magical mentors. They should know something. Maybe we could do that later. After I process a couple of things.
What's a game show?
It's a show of games. It's
What?
How do I explain this? Help?
Explain what, a game show?
Yeah.
Fuck, I know. Who cares?
Oh.
We're moving on. Don't need to fucking deal with that shit. We need to fucking deal with this. And he points to, like, the fridge.
Right. Roz, Maritza.
So you know that game where you like push a wheel with a stick?
What?
She doesn't know any television. Maritza.
No, but like, isn't that a game they used to play? Like they had a
Roulette?
wheel and they push it with a stick? No, just a wheel and a stick.
A wheel and a stick?
Talking.
What?
So, above table, Maritza is talking about the thing with, like, the metal circle where they bat it with a stick to make it bounce and then roll. It was a really, like, ye old type of
Yeah.
weird fucking toy.
I don't know either. It's a lot
Okay,
of
now I have to
confusion.
Google it.
Hang on.
Makes
Yeah.
sense.
Here, I've got a picture.
Hoop rolling.
The fuck?
Yeah.
It's
That's
hoop
the exact
rolling.
picture I was gonna put. Yeah.
Yeah, I
What-
googled wheel and stick game and hoop rolling showed up.
Where is this posted?
General.
Yeah.
General cringe free zone. General, yeah.
What the fuck?
Marita is trying to get Roz to just think of this. Not Roz, Rivera.
Oh yes, the hula stick game. I remember perfectly now.
It's like that, but with an audience.
I completely understand. She
Yeah.
doesn't.
You know, sometimes they ask you like trivia, like questions, and if you know certain facts, and you can win prizes if you answer correctly.
Does this really matter right now?
You know what? It really doesn't. You're right.
Doesn't fucking matter. Call your whatever teacher, fucking sensei or whatever bullshit.
I get a magical sensei.
Just a
I
fucking
don't know.
head turn.
Who should we call? Rayla would probably be less than helpful.
I don't know who Celine's companion is, so it's a 50-50
Well,
on that.
There's also the new system where it's supposed to be just one companion. So
Oh, really?
Yeah. So there is actually in this system set up a mechanic that you can call your magical companion once per session as a group. So it's not like you can call all of them at the same time. It is.
I took it as we can only call one.
Yeah. So it is essentially a pure chance luck roll. It's a rolling of 2d6. And depending on what your result is, dictates how much that the companion's going to be able to provide, like, help or assistance. So if you guys choose to, I'll say at the moment, because I have not sat down and talked with Joe, Piper, or Cody about setting up their companions, should they choose to have a companion, it would have to be between Lana's and Roz's.
It wouldn't make sense for me to have one anyway. It would have to be Celine's old one if I had one.
Mm-hmm.
I'll forfeit mine now just for the sake of, like, Ollie's not going to keep up contacts with someone, so if his companion is going to be anyone, it would be a bandmate, and they're not going to be around.
Well, Hawthorne might be able to help.
All right. Call him up. I haven't seen Hawthorne in like forever, actually. Wow.
Yeah, you know, I guess he kind of keeps to himself.
Yeah, I wish Rayla would take note.
So 2d6.
Yes, a 2d6. Okay, a 7. I'm trying to see if I can find Hawthorne's picture again, because I have lost it.
It's a magical pix.
Yeah. It's the mulligan, essentially.
Oh, yeah.
Pink flower.
See, I'm just stuck on the familiar because I keep thinking fox person. I forget that you had a different thing.
Yeah, because I had it familiar with the other system, so.
Alright, so you, how do you reach out to Hawthorne?
So our familiars are around, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I imagine that Hawthorne kind of is usually like near like in the greenhouse where Roz lives, essentially, kind of nearby. And so I assume they hang out there. So she kind of focuses her thoughts on the greenhouse and her energy that way, and to kind of speak through the plants there to get to Hawthorne, essentially.
Gotcha. So you concentrate and focus on Hawthorne for a few minutes. And it takes a little bit, but there seems to be a sudden recognition. And then the room just fills with the smell of flowers as essentially right on top of Roz's lap, a little flower person pops up out of nowhere. It's just a couple of falling petals around them. And they look up at Roz and then look very slowly at everybody else, seeing a whole bunch of people that they don't know, and they start trying to hide behind Roz.
Don't worry, they're like Lana and I.
Good lord, the dog is making weird noises.
Some of them more new than others.
Hawthorne kind of pauses for a second. You see these kind of like seed-like eyes turving very Ilana, because it's been a while. Very closely. And then they still are like under your arm, Roz, but they're like force themselves behind you anymore. What do you need?
Well, we found something unusual and we have some extra. Lana, could you go get it?
Hi, Captain. Also, hi, Hawthorne.
Just little tiny like leaf and waves.
Down her cup in the fridge. She's like, before she opens it, like, prepare yourself for bad vibes. Just gonna open the fridge and take out the fucking fruit wrapped in like a thin sheet. Just gonna carry it over and set it like, drag like a little table in front of Hawthorne and Roz. Just set it down.
And so it's in front of Roz. Who is closest to Roz? As far as sitting down.
Well, it has to be Lana, right?
I imagine Roz was sitting on the floor, by the way. So
Ollie's on the couch, so I mean, if you're talking radial distance, it might be Ollie, but
Well, then as the kind of Lana, she touches it with the bad juju and what it makes her feel like. And Roz similarly kind of looking at it makes you just and there's kind of this like weird sensation of almost like blinking. Like if you were on stage and you got all of the music that you were supposed to be playing, all the notes on your guitar. It just kind of sits over you. You're not sure what you would be blinking on, but it's not comforting. And as Hawthorne kind of stares at this plant for a second, you can see there is a shift, and also just slightly, and she seems to like trying to shrink a little bit as she shakes her head slightly. That's not good.
yeah, no fucking kidding.
And you can see kind of those seed eyes turn toward you for a second and consider very quietly, and then they don't say anything as they look back towards the fruit. What? How did you get this?
some found a new type of idol, and from that,
They shouldn't be things like that real. And you see Thorn kind of tilt her head and in a considering gesture, not quite sure what she wants to say. Eidolons are their energy. Do that. It's real. And you see her kind of point towards the fruit.
We know that. Has there been anything similar to this at all? I mean anything.
There's kind of a long stretch where Thorn is just watching this fruit. And then there's a slight shake of her head. Not that has happened. There's theory about it. With enough power from something material that has power, maybe Eidolons could do. It was just a theory.
Well, somebody's went and proved it.
Somebody with ice magic. Does that sound familiar to you at all?
Roll me 2d6.
Fuck. Nope.
There's just a little tilt of the head. Not anyone in particular. There's ice magic as a thing. I don't think any of you here have ice magic.
No, but never mind.
What did you want to say? Lana?
Lana just kind of runs her hand through her hair, so lets out a well, Ice Bitch. And she talked. I don't know why or how, but I know that voice from somewhere. I recognize it somehow. And it's just, remember when we were at the Denny's after we got back from the desert and I realized that there's someone missing from the old photo albums I have?
You mentioned something like that, yeah?
Now I'm thinking maybe it's connected. I don't know. It's probably nothing. It's just I guess a thought. I should probably stop having those.
Roll me another 2d6.
Me?
Yes.
Ah,
Damn
fuck. Okay.
I volunteer if you don't want to do it.
Mother, can someone else roll? Please! Oh my god!
I just want to see.
No.
Damn it.
Pain.
How can we have...
What?
She just shakes her head.
No, you turn. Your turn. I have to speak, so do you.
Well, do you think it's the same person? Or do you think maybe... I can't imagine one of us doing something like that, pointing towards the fruit. Or what happened at the Arboretum. So, like, it couldn't have been one of us. We would have remembered, right?
Well, isn't the whole point that she doesn't remember?
Roz looks down at her hands and kind of poking her at each other.
I understand what you're saying, Roz, and it's good time as well. I've been at this for a long time. He's Pierre. Everybody has the capability to fall. And ignoring that's the height of folly for us.
Person of experience, the best people are the people that use their badge to do good shit. He hooks a thumb to himself, like me. Got anger issues, and it's really helpful to work them out on police.
Right.
This is all hypothetical, though. We don't even know if this person actually exists. It could just... It could just be, like deja vu, you know?
But what if it's not?
It could be, but there's a strong possibility that it's not just deja vu. We have to take into account every possibility.
But if that's the case, why would the magical girl be causing
Magical
harms?
Magical Girl would be the perfect vessel for all of this, and she points to the thing. Eidolons can't interact with the material, but magical girls can. So if somebody was working on Eidolon behalf, then everything begins to make more sense.
Piper, roll me a 2d6.
Who rolled 2d6? Me?
You.
Okay.
Oh, you fucked up.
Oh my god! Z, stop leaving it to
Yeah!
Yeah, it's 2 minutes of rolls if we're on the mark.
Unfortunately, that's part of this mechanic.
This is perfect.
No. I can't believe that a magical girl would do this.
I don't want to believe it, but I don't. Just looking at all the pieces, and I'm not really good at putting pieces together, you know? I suck at puzzles. But, I mean, the pattern I'm seeing here, it points to that. If you have another idea that makes sense with what we're seeing, and I'm just seeing it from the wrong angle, then just, please, give me something else to think. I'd love to have something else to think.
It's something else. It has to be.
Well, let's just, for the sake of argument, say that it is that. What does that mean? What we go from here?
If we work under the assumption that there is a magical girl traitor, then we need to turn our magical focus not to Eidolon energies, but fellow magical girl signatures.
Ollie's his eyes are looking back and forth between everyone, and he says, "Okay, how do you know it's not one of us?"
We don't.
He nods. I'm glad we finally said it.
What?
How are we supposed to trust each other if it's a magical person? Know what I mean?
Joe, roll me 2d6.
Double ones, double ones, double ones, double ones, double ones, double ones, double ones. Ah, fucking.
Maybe we should have hoped for low.
Get
That's
fucked.
decent, huh?
The Thord has been very carefully watching each of you as you speak. And there doesn't seem to be much reaction that is easy to read on her. But as Ollie talks, you see this like tilt of the head. And there's a little bit of a rustling from her before she slowly kind of speaks up. Well, it would be easy, I think, to know if anyone here was tainted and like that.
So it'd
Please
be easy to
explain.
know. So why do you say that's easy to know?
Yeah, please explain that.
Well,
Right?
have you seen anything tainted by the Eidolon's magic that has looked normal?
So you're
Shrugs.
saying if any of us interacted with Eidolon magic, we would look like that ice lady?
I guess I don't know what she looks like, but if she looked different, then yes.
Yeah, she's really tall. Plus, the reason why we suspect this person is that, well, there's a missing person from my photos and memories, and, well, I assume memories. I recognize the voice. This is a person who I can only assume fucked with our gate and was trying to fuck with the seed of fruit. And it's all ice magic. And I'll just keep coming back to this person who is not here. I think we can trust each other. It's just anyone outside that has magic we should be careful about.
Okay, well. Fucking. What are we supposed to do about that? Looks at Thorn, just like shrugs. Got any fucking ideas that'll at least help us speed this process along? Or something?
Here,
Better
how
just
about
sitting around here
this?
with our thumb up our ass.
You're a magical being. You can sense magical girls, right?
I can sense Ross.
Just Ross. Can you sense others of your kind?
And she kind of squints her eyes slightly. And there's a silence. Where'd you leave, Ryla?
Rayla?
Mm.
I imagine Rayla likes to do their own thing and just be right just off screen, as in just around the corner, in order to do some shit and then run in to wreck up whatever Lana's doing as he sees fit.
So there is
Like,
a
yeah.
silence for a moment, and Thorn seems to be thinking very hard, and all of a sudden there is a thud on the window to the balcony. And you just see the black cat with lightning arcing off of it has slammed into the window.
Oh my fucking god. Rayla. Jesus Christ.
And Hawthorne just, like, one leaf lifts and points towards the window.
You know, your little magic friend is so nice, Roz. Looks to see just Rayla plastered against the fucking glass.
What the fuck is wrong with that cat?
I have no idea.
Someone gonna let it in?
Be my guest.
Reed, someone go to the window and open it.
As soon as you like slide that like glass door open to the balcony, the cat just streaks in. You're the closest one, and you just get like the worst static shock of your life racing up your leg as it goes by.
Oh.
And it just darts across the room. You're not quite sure what they're heading for, but they essentially bounce off all and then ping pong under the bed. And there's a moment of silence, and then there's a lot of people.
Since when do you have a problem with a lot of people?
This is supposed to be your room.
It is.
There's a lot of people.
Oh my god, just come out and say hi. Look around like this.
And Roz, you
Always.
sitting on the floor, you can kind of see just the electricity jumping off this cat. Nothing else. Under the bed. And slowly there's the eyes turn. You can see electricity in this cat's eyes. Hi, Roz. And then you see it start shifting around till it's behind Lana's legs. And Lana, you all of a sudden just feel cat paw and claws lightly on the back of your ankle. There's a lot of people.
Oh my god, you're such a baby.
You have a cute familiar.
Cute's not one word for him. Fucking guys, this is Rayla. Rayla, this is Rivera, this is Ali, and this is Maritza.
And you see this cat's head poke out from under the bed for a moment to look around and make sure that they see all three of you, and then back under the bed.
Yeah, let me guess, there's a lot of people, huh?
There's a lot of people.
Oh my god. You know what? Let's focus attention onto Hawthorne, someone who's useful and helpful.
Wow.
Other paw comes out, claws, other side of the ankle.
Fucking hell! Pain on Lana's face. She finishes her fucking red solo cup of strawberry tequila. Or sorry, vodka. Fuck this cat. Hawthorne, you were saying.
I knew they were coming. That was the question, right?
The question was if you can sense the other magical companions. My logic being this potentially enemy magical girl might have had a familiar. And if we find that familiar, we might be able to find her.
Hey, I got a question. And he's gonna turn to look at the plant, and he'll say, Eidolon since fucking us, points thumb to himself, right?
There's... You're talking to Hawthorne?
Yeah.
There's this kind of back and forth movement of their head. Maybe I'm not 100% sure how Eidolon magic works for them, but they do know when something else is magic, or seem to.
Okay, well, will it work if we grabbed on by the neck and carried it around like a flashlight? See if it lights up anything nearby?
not.
I think if we have this fruit, they'll come to us.
Hawthorne just kind of like, even though plant, clear concern for a moment. Yeah, that's a knitting needle. You don't need that. Leave it alone.
What?
Dog.
Oh.
I was like, wait, what?
It's like, why do I hear this metal ding and she's got a knitting needle? I'm sorry. Well, prolonged exposure of your magic to an eidolon would probably kill it. Hazel,
Shrugs.
leave it.
Just shrugging like, great, so I don't even need to hold it on until it stops breathing. It'll just die on its own because it's hanging out too close to
I mean, if, I suppose so, though. I don't know that it would, let you?
Ollie, turns his head to the side, and you hear the pop, 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 pop of his neck. He just goes, I don't care what it wants.
Confusion. And looks towards Roz. Confusion.
Shrug.
Ollie's gonna get up and go into the kitchen because the fruit's in the fridge.
You get,
No, we took it out. We took it out. Show.
yeah,
Yeah, it's
it's in the middle of everybody at this point.
Mhm.
Okay, then Ollie will get up and go to the kitchen and assume there's a knife. He can pull out some large knife.
As you
It's
go
a
by,
hotel room.
Rayla's swatting at your feet.
Well, swatting at his feet, Ollie didn't take off his shoes because he's rude. And is like, he just looks and just narrows his eyes at the fucking cat paws.
Like, static shocks. Every time the paws bap at your foot, just static shocks up the leg.
It's not the
Like-
claws you gotta worry about.
I'm gonna
Aggressively.
coat my hand in hard light and begin petting him.
You're reaching under the bed to get to him.
Lana's cat that she is from the get-go has said is an asshole.
Rivera likes cats.
Immediately away from Ollie to, like, batting at your hands. Protects you from the claws, but there is still a little bit of a static shock that goes up your arm.
That's okay. It's worth the price to play with Kitty.
Play with Kitty. It's like, oh, so now you're okay with people, huh? What do we do with the fruit?
Ollie, he's gonna come back with a knife, and he's going to just poke the knife into it.
Hold on a second.
I don't think you should.
Let's just wait. Wait, hold on a fucking second.
Does it sink in?
I'm hearing a lot of wait, pause. Is anybody trying to stop him before he does?
Yeah, Lana will.
Oh, Roz.
Unless you physically restrain him, he's going to poke it.
Yeah.
Because he's not going to hesitate with, no, wait, because he does not care.
Oh, don't worry. Lana is a woman of action.
Okay.
Yeah, Lana
So
would
if
probably put herself in between Ollie and the fucking fruit.
Raises, looks at her, you want to poke too? What the fuck are you doing?
Obviously no, that shit would hurt.
Yeah, I know.
But
Why do
we
you
don't
think I'm
know
gonna
what would-
poke it?
Yeah, what do you think's gonna happen when you poke it? It's an
gonna hurt
evil
it.
fruit.
Yeah.
Really? Wow.
Joe, it's a Clyfod fruit.
Ever thought that if you poke the evil fruit, evil shit would come out, or evil shit would happen, or it could explode, or I don't know, the evilness would seep out, and they would know where we are right this second. We should think
That's a good
first.
point.
Already.
Or we could get corrupted by whatever seeps out.
That's
Exactly.
another good point.
Exactly.
Okay, hold on.
What's gonna
You-
fucking happen?
If an eidolon sitting around us would just eventually end up dying because of our presence, then why don't we fucking stab this thing, and all of our presence at once is gonna kill it? Plus, you also don't know it's not gonna explode.
Thorn lifts a single leaf. She is now back behind Roz. But you see this like little leaf like waving. I didn't say presence. It's more about touch.
Yeah,
No,
well, fine.
The little
And
purple ones pop.
Manifests.
Yeah,
He
I've popped.
manifests his guitar, and he's like, "I'll fucking touch it with this."
That's not. I think Hawthorne's talking about little baby ones that I popped when I grabbed one because it was running.
Why do y'all want to fucking protect the evil fruit egg? Why don't we just fucking smash it? Ruin their plan right now.
Here's the thing: we don't know what their plan was.
Or
Their
is?
plan- Exactly, we don't know what their plan is.
Well,
Their
Okay,
plan
well,
could
if
be
they wanted
harvesting
to
and
keep
opening it.
If they wanted to break it and crack it open and do some fuck shit, why was she being so gentle with it?
From experience, fruit is typically meant to be eaten.
This is why we should
Are
fucking
you
destroy
suggesting
it.
we eat it?
And
No.
all the
I'm saying
fucking
it's
Adam
not
and Eve and
exactly
all
what
that
they
shit.
want.
All I'm saying is if we were there when Adam and Eve were trying to eat some fruit, we just beat the fruit to pulp and let them not eat it, could have saved a lot of trouble.
Okay,
Oh my
bad
God.
analogy, but now I'm leaning more towards we destroy the fruit.
And now we're thinking like, wait a second. There's a gate to another world.
Yeah,
Oh my
Ollie's
God.
like, Ollie is very thoroughly convinced. He's like, this is the MacGuffin? Let's bust it.
Yeah, Lana is very much concerned of this could be evil bomb that could corrupt whoever like opens it, or add more evil power to whoever evil person has it, or turn whoever.
I am on the idea that it's a Clyfop fruit from Devil May Cry, and that eating it will give you a metric fuck ton of power.
So then we destroy it.
And then Ollie again, he points to it with his guitar and he's like, give me 5 minutes and I'll make sure that that thing doesn't end up going in anybody's mouth.
And what
Okay,
if
let's
another one
just-
is
Not gonna plant it, not gonna eat it.
Roz, what were you saying? This is your jurisdiction. It's plant, sort of. Close enough.
And what if they decide to make another one? Are we just gonna keep doing this and grabbing?
She shrugs, is like, I mean, fire departments keep putting out fires despite people keep setting them. Isn't
I'm
that
not a
the job?
medical expert, but it might take a while to grow.
It's been less than a week since we met Ollie and Rivera, correct?
Yes.
Or about a week.
It's been less than a week since you've met
Less
the
than
two of them.
Okay.
Mhm.
You've only had like 2, maybe 3 sleeps. So
And the first Eidolon that we encountered, like the very first session,
What's this?
yeah,
Big boy or
It-
kid.
it didn't even take a week for this to grow. At least that's
It could have been growing long before this happened. It could have been
If it only
growing
took a
during
week
their
for it to
fight.
grow, then great. Because I got time once a week to stop the end of the world. And if it took longer than a week to grow, then great. Because now I don't have to worry about it if I break it in half.
we could find a way to like permanently deal with them.
Yeah.
I
He
agree,
like
but
shrugs and
what
looks
does
like,
that have to
what
do
makes
with
you think that
this
you're going to be
one?
the one to figure that out? And he points to Rivera and he just goes, she's from over 100 years ago or some shit. She couldn't figure it out. And he points to you and he just goes, you're here and now dealing with Eidolon shit that we thought we took care of. It's obviously not going away. I'm not here looking for a permanent solution. I'm looking for a current solution. And then the next dude's going to have to keep doing it. That's the job.
Oh, so as long as you don't have to deal with it, right?
No, I'm dealing with it right now. And he points to it with his guitar. And holds his guitar up and waits. He's like, that's the job. Firefighters stop fires. I stop magical monsters.
In case you forgot, she points to herself and Roz. We sealed them.
Obviously
It
not.
was okay. Well, let me fucking finish talking then, Ollie. We sealed them, and this person with this ice bitch opened it up. We did it. It's supposed to be done. And now things are different because they're different now for a reason we don't understand. Now we have something that obviously she grew for some purpose we don't understand, and you want to just destroy it?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
it's
I want to
obviously
get rid
evil.
of it. Yeah, no shit, I want to get rid of it too. But I want to figure out what's going to happen first if we open it up. I want to just smash it because then unleash something we can't handle.
When the fuck ever opened a fruit and something bad came out that couldn't handle? It's mush. It's a plant.
Yeah, do you not remember what happened with plants yesterday? In case you haven't noticed, plants are a lot stronger when they have power.
Yeah, in case you haven't noticed, I keep hitting shit with my guitar and it keeps stopping moving.
In case
Also
you haven't
true.
noticed. Shit, I lost it.
I got your weakness to plant right here, this guitar witch thing.
Yeah. Let's just see if we can figure out what it could do before we decide to just destroy it.
But what if what it can do is just explode? And if we let it explode, then it explodes.
You guys are acting like I want to keep it for a week. I just want a little bit more time, maybe a few minutes, an hour. We just got back.
Yeah, figure we should capitalize on how much time we got. He's gonna point to it and be like, look, if you're worried about that thing blowing up or unleashing some fucking evil thing or whatever, or turning everyone inside it into like a fucking cupcake or some dumb shit, then take it out to the desert, give me 20 minutes with it, and if something goes wrong, you can all laugh at me while I'm dead.
Roz stands up and picks up the fruit, turns around and shoves it into Ollie's hands. You want to go
Surprise.
destroy it? Fine, go. Just don't be near people in case it can affect them.
He's a little caught off guard, and now looks at Roz, and then looks to the rest of the group, and now he is looking for a group consensus.
If you're set on it, I'll go with you. I can create a barrier around you so that if it does explode, the damage is contained.
I kind of want to watch.
Ollie will look to Lana and shrug.
I just wanted a few minutes to see if any of us could figure out what it does. We haven't really looked at it at all.
Okay, well, how the fuck do you want to look at it? Without
That was
touching it or cutting it open or anything?
What's the point of summoning Hawthorne?
Yeah.
Looks at Hawthorne, just like, holds the fruit out, just like, well,
Hawthorne has hidden under bed with Rayla.
With Rayla, no.
You hold it out, and it looks like Hawthorne tries to scoot back a little bit, and then Rayla smacks her, and she just goes skidding out from under the bed. With this just like little tiny squeak of displeasure.
oh.
Aw.
Maybe.
And there's a moment where she just kind of sits there, like, rubbing a like slightly bruised petal now, and then slowly gets up and climbs on top of the table and, like, motions for Ollie to put it down.
There's a bit of, like, eye roll. He begrudgingly puts it down.
And she kind of starts moving one way and then the other, circling it at first, trying to take a look at it. And it is just this swirl of black and deep purple and dark red on the skin of it. There's a couple of kind of molted dark green, purple leaves still attached to the very top. And as she completes a circle, she kind of lifts one of her little leaf hands towards the fruit. And as it gets close, you can actually see the edge of the leaf that forms her hand kind of curl inward and start going dark. And as she takes her hand away, the leaf goes back to being completely normal.
Well,
and she does it again, and it does the exact same thing. And she just slowly shakes her head. There's a lot of bad inside, and it wants to get out, I think. And you just hear Rayla from under the bed. Smells like death.
Roz looks at Ollie.
Look back at Ollie, eyes Roz, like raises an eyebrow, and then back at the plant. Or not the fruit, but like the familiar. And he says, "Okay, so it's evil inside, wants to get out. Makes it sound kind of like an egg, right?"
Maybe.
Well, what did you guess would happen if we hit the egg really fucking hard?
Whatever's inside gets out.
Hard enough that we crushed what's inside.
Can you crush magic?
Ollie shrugs and just goes, "Eidolon's your magic, I can hit him with my guitar and stop moving. I consider that crushing."
Can we make a seal like you guys did with your gate, apparently?
Could we purify it?
Let me see here. Okay. Hawthorne kind of crouches down a little bit. The lower flower that is like the lower half of her kind of fluffs out as she like crouches down looking at this plant. You can always try to seal eidolons, but I don't know if a seal completely on this realm would hold for long.
As we've learned with the gate.
The gate wasn't fully in this realm. The gate was in between.
Listen, so
what's the
far I've seen a
secret?
gate fail, and I haven't seen nothing get up from the best end of this guy. He holds the guitar out. He's like, "If you want to try and seal it up, then you're kicking the can down the road."
How about we try what Ross suggested in purifying it?
Shrug. Like, have at it. I don't know how to fucking do that, but...
What do you mean you don't know how to? That's Eidolon busting 101.
Okay, well, is it possible?
She kind of looks around. There's enough of you that it might. I've never seen anything like this to know for sure, but in theory there's enough magic here.
What would it take? What do we have to do? I mean, we might as well try. It's either what we seal it and it escapes really soon, or we destroy it and the magic gets out and it's exactly what it wants anyway. So it's either we seal it or we purify it. And if we if sealing it's not going to last long, we might as well try to purify it. If we, in theory, have enough, we might as well try.
I'm fine with trying.
I support giving it a go.
You're just smiling and nodding. Yeah, let's give it a try. Wait, what's
Yeah.
that?
Hawthorne kind of takes a step back. Well, you need as many elements as you can. And you have to hold whatever it is long enough for the elements to... She kind of like pauses and is seeming to struggle, and then you just see Ryla has come out from under the bed at this point, is just kind of like sitting and watching very intently. And you just hear this, all the elements have to shred it apart.
Ollie's ears, like eyebrows go up at that idea.
Okay. Well, how many elements do we have here? We have 5?
6, technically. I'm double aspected.
How many fucking elements are there?
He should not do the periodic table, huh?
And in unison, you hear Hawthorne and Rayla say, a lot.
Oh, well, fucking... Just, like, throws his hands up.
Lana's gonna turn to Maritza. Do you know your element? Or what power you have? I mean, I heard a lot of yelling.
Yeah, something weird happens when I scream, but I don't know.
Don't know. Okay.
Ollie will look towards the bed and say, like, is noise an element?
Yeah, does sound
Wind
count?
element. It would technically be a wind element, right?
And
Is there a way to
is
check?
a little nod from Ryla at what Rivera just said.
Yeah, sound waves.
You don't
wind.
smell like wind, though.
Okay, what does she smell like?
Do I have to smell?
You all stink.
Fuck off.
Thanks. Thanks, Rayla. Anything helpful? What does she smell like? What element? Any idea? Any takers?
Rayla will
Please.
jump up onto the... Yeah, is Maritza sitting down at this point, up from having let the cat in?
Yeah, she's still standing up.
So you'll come a little closer, and you see him sniffing the air very pointedly, and kind of start to, like, weave his way around in between your legs. However, again, as soon as he's within, like, 2-3 inches of your leg, it feels like static electricity running up and down your leg. And there's a pause. You... Maybe something mental? You don't smell like any of the earth ones.
Watch, so brain is an element?
Emotion, trust, hope, desire.
A little growl from Rayla, and Hawthorne just nods as Rivera starts talking. It's... the emotions are the other half of them. or feelings.
Ollie just shrugs, then very much giving up on this idea, and then turns to the rest of the group and just goes, well, we're not getting all of those fucking things. How do we put it in a fucking seal?
We have 6 total present, unless
Yeah.
one of you is dual typed as well.
Well, fucking, we're gonna need
I hope I'm not
15 people.
metagaming Z. If I am, I apologize.
You would know.
Yeah.
You would have some idea
Yeah.
from your memories, but it is not super easy for people to know themselves.
Okay, that's fair. Okay.
You have just enough experience to kind of have an idea.
Okay.
And it may sound vaguely familiar to the 3 veterans that we have, that it is a concept, but even at the height of your powers for Lana and Roz, you guys would have been kind of just tapped to this and would not really know much more about it.
So only the life and lightning then.
Mm-hmm. You
Okay.
know that you have life and lightning, and you know that there were moments that you seem to be able to tap into an emotional energy to make your power a little bit greater. And I've seen it make one of your where they tapped into something else, and the higher power come through that wasn't normal. But it's not something any of you have done regularly at any point.
I just am gonna say that Ollie doesn't know for himself aside from fire, because it's very obviously fire that is something in his repertoire.
And your base element, your kind of earthly element, would be the one that is clearest for medical.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But Ollie just shrugs and just goes, yeah, well, we need fucking all of the emotions or whatever the fuck that means. So we gotta go look around for someone who can shoot emotion out of their fingertips.
I don't think we need all of them, just enough, right?
Hawthorne nods slightly. And Ryla, who is still, until getting kicked away, kind of rubbing against Maritza's leg, sending little electric sparks that, at this point, all of you can see the little tiny going up and is like, Eidolon magic is wrong. So you need enough to be able to shred the pieces apart. There should be enough here to try.
What happens if we try and we don't get all the pieces? Is it just released anyway, or could we try again later?
It depends on if you try to contain it first. And how good that containing is, I suppose.
Okay, so if we put it in a container first and then we try to shred it, that could be insurance if we don't completely purify it then.
The 2 companions are just staring at you.
Yeah. Is that a good play here? Is that the right
It's worth
call?
a try, of course.
Better than just setting it free.
Yeah.
Certainly better than locking it behind a door for it to get picked later.
Well, we gotta lock it behind a door so that we can destroy it. So, best of both worlds, right? Compromise, team building. This is great, right? I need another drink.
I'm going to give Maritza a crash course on how to use her powers to purify.
How much time do you think we have until this thing cracks?
Hawthorne just kind of looks at it again. I don't think it's very close to coming out. I think something external has to happen.
So we have time. It doesn't have to be tonight, then, right? We can do this tomorrow. Give, I don't know, some time to breathe and figure things out, and Marita to get more comfortable with her powers. Right? That's good. Time's good.
Yeah, I'll help
Time.
teacher help her the best.
Yeah, I like Time. Time's good. It was a alright movie, I guess. Cool. Okay. Everyone, say your goodbyes to evil fruit. I'm putting it back in the mini fridge.
Bye, evil fruit.
Should get a Sharpie. Really little ink on it. With that, she turns to Hawthorne and Rayla. Is that the thing that needs to happen? Or can I draw on it?
Rayla
I don't think
pauses for
drawing-
a second. Sharpie releasing Eidolons. That'll be
You never
funny.
know, man. You never know. Times are changing.
And Hawthorne just kind of slowly shakes her head. I don't think your Sharpie is going to be magic.
I'm gonna try and pick up the kitty.
Oh god.
Careful.
It's worth the pain.
Oh god.
Are you just trying to reach down, scoop him up really fast, or are you trying to sneak up on him?
Trying to sneak up on him.
Roll me a d20.
Rivera is the cat person confirmed.
You go trying to sneak up. You get about 2 or 3 feet away. Rayla senses it, puffs up, looks like angry storm cloud for about 2 seconds, and just darts off, just leaving electricity behind.
Let me love you.
Good luck. I mean, he'll be back. Probably. If you put a Jenga tower up, he's gonna come back.
What's a Jenga tower?
Oh, I know we're getting tonight. Okay, alright. I was gonna reach into her fucking bag, pull out a fucking Sharpie, fucking puts a very, very tiny, angry face on the center of this fruit. She's gonna wrap it back. Fucking
Wait, before you wrap it back up, Ollie will he'll hold his hand out after you're done with the Sharpie, and he'll be like, "Let me have it. I want to draw something."
Okay, I need more Sharpies. She's gonna reach out, pull more Sharpies out. They're color coded, different colors. Everyone, draw on the. I guess we should all just draw on the fucking fruit. Why not?
Ollie, Ollie will he'll obviously take red, and he will draw on the side of it, or not draw, but he'll write on the side of it, "Fuck you," and then he'll lean in really close, do it, and then poke it really, just jab it once with his finger, and he's like, "If you're a fucking egg, you better hope to hell that you don't fucking hatch when I'm around."
Oh, Jesus Christ. Lana does a little angry face and puts a little fight me bubble next to it.
I draw a peace symbol on it.
Alright. Any takers?
I know Lady's gonna take it back and be very confused.
Listen, this is therapeutic. Alright. No one else wants to draw something on it. Lana's gonna wrap it up, put it back in the mini fridge. And is Rayla gone? Or did he go back under the bed?
He is essentially just darting randomly underneath different pieces of furniture.
Oh my god, you just feel and hear lightning in a blur in between.
Essentially, yes.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere, just a streak of lightning across the floor if you happen to be too close to the straight line that he is going in. you're getting shocked.
God forbid if someone's caught in between Lana and Rayla at the same time. When Rayla's passing by, they get the shock of a fucking lifetime. Okay. So, I propose tomorrow we try to purify it. Today we get ready and, not purify it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. All right. Any suggestions, objections, other shuns words?
Shrug.
Some rest and prepare.
Some rest and prepare. Cool. I'm gonna fill up my cup.
Pizza finally arrives.
Pizza! Thank fuck!
I ordered a lot of pizza.
Thank you!
You see the pizza boy come in, and there's 2 pizza boys because there's so much pizza.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot of pizza.
Lana takes one of the fucking stacks, like, alright, this is mine.
Got a bulk, got a protein. All the meat lovers pizzas.
I bought everything. I bought cheese pizza, I bought meat lovers, I bought pepperoni and cheese. Half of them have pineapple on them.
Hawaiian
Does this
margarita,
program have a budget?
supreme.
I have an
Well, a lot
expensive
of people
budget.
use their credit card, which, how I understand it, is free money. So
It's not. However, I get points. I have a lot of points backed up for this specific chain, so it's fine. Like, it's not free money. I have to pay it back eventually. So don't use it anymore. But this is fine. This is beautiful. Yeah. Imagine Lana. A day, I'm ready for it to be over. A party, enough pizza for like 20 people. There's 5 people.
well, I figured the magical followers want to eat too, and I don't know how much they eat. That said, Rivera takes a piece of pizza. Here, kitty kitty.
Yeah.
Lauren essentially asked for Eppies from Roz as soon as Roz had her hands empty to stay away from the chaos.
Ross will oblige.
Man.
All right. Gotta get paper plates. I gotta get cups. I got. Oh, where's my Bluetooth speaker?
Ollie just grabs like the first slice of pizza he can get his hands on, of half of it in his mouth, and bite it off, like in one fell swoop.
Respect.
I'm gonna go put in a pizza, Iris.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
So you have to get pizza?
Like,
I'm gonna go get a
pizza
pizza.
sounds fucking good.
Is that
want
why
cheese.
Rivera ordered so much? Is because you're hungry?
Put some pepperonis on it. We got pepperonis. They're in the door. Top shelf door.
Hell yeah. Alright. Everyone has a slice of their favorite fucking pizza. What is everyone's favorite pizza?
Me or Ollie,
Ollie.
meat lovers with extra bacon. He likes
No
the crispy.
surprise there.
Ah, fuck, I was gonna say the same thing for Lana.
Brain cell, brain cell.
Brain cell! What's Maritza's, Raz's, and Rivera's?
Thinking.
I
feel like
have
Roz
in
would
my
be
head my own
veggie.
preconceived notion. I would imagine Roz's to be like a white sauce pizza.
Oh, white sauce pizzas are so good.
See, I was thinking either that or like something with mushrooms, but like my soul
Both.
hates mushrooms is the problem.
A
White
salad
sauce
slice?
pizza with mushrooms.
Okay, it's a white sauce Hawaiian with mushrooms.
Oh,
Oh, that is
God.
the worst possible. I hate that, but
Ew.
that's fine.
There's like 6 pepperonis on this thing, in this bag.
I thought we had 2.
Oh god.
What's Piper? While you're back, what's Rivera's favorite pizza?
Hawaiian with white sauce.
What's Ross's again? Are you still thinking?
I was gonna say Hawaiian with mushrooms and white sauce, but I have changed my mind. It's actually
Wow.
it's a chicken bacon artichoke with white sauce. One of those.
Ew!
Amazing.
Disgusting.
You get the opposite spectrum of fruit and veggies versus just meat.
Yeah. No, it's the best part is like I don't know if this would be true for Lana, but for Ollie it's like green does not belong on pizza.
Mom
It is
doesn't mind
meat.
it. She doesn't mind it, but she likes meat and cheese and sauce.
Exactly. We come here for the fats and the proteins and the grease. Get this fucking salad shit out of my pizza.
A salad slice of pizza? A salad pizza?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, what about mushrooms? He's like, what the fuck? Well, who eats these for any reason? Get him out of here.
Cody, are you there?
Yes.
What's Maritza's favorite pizza?
I have no idea.
Margarita pizza.
No.
No?
Probably just pepperoni.
Wow.
The normal answer.
Updating basic.
Honestly, the normal pizza. Everyone else.
Cody's just like, leave me alone.
Rivera likes normal pizza too, but she's never had all this fancy pizza because this is new. This is new technology.
Yeah, you never had this fancy pizza because back in the 19 whatevers, they thought it was like satanic to eat pizza that wasn't normal.
Yeah,
Like-
exactly. We're entering the new age. There's new technology.
We have technology. Domino's carry out large pizza, one topping, $7.99. I think. I don't know what the actual deal is. That's salad pizza.
You could afford a car for $7.99 back in my day.
Oh my god, that won't even get you a 4 for 4 at Wendy's. Tax is a fucking bitch.
Okay. It sounds like this might be a good point. Time to take a quick 10-minute break.
Mm-hmm.
Come back for pizza rollies.
Yes. I'm so down for pizza rollies.
Alright, so quick break, everybody. Go grab foods and drinks and everything. And we shall be back.
Hey.
Nice.
Instead of rollies, how about truth or dare?
Ollie's never gonna pick truth.
Oh man.
Also,
Hey,
Z,
Rod's
do I
never
have your
gonna pick
permission
dare.
to just like say a bunch of random shit about Ollie that could be or non-committal or non-committal? Because I imagine that Ollie has a very colorful history, but I didn't write any of it down because I am lazy.
Yeah, you can say essentially anything you'd like regarding Ollie or even his band. It's just anything specifically about his time as Magical Boy. Any like specifics of that, you'd have to run by me really quick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about what you guys did or didn't do in your lifetimes. You can have whatever you want. I don't care.
Rivera doesn't have memories.
Yet.
Man, I want to make a character who's got no memories, and I want to do something that I have an idea for a character. Actually, I'm not gonna spoil this one. I'm gonna run back to this at a later date.
We'll just add it to your list.
But on the list.
There's like 5 pages on the list, but it's on there.
I think I'm gonna make pizza now.
Influenced.
What is this subliminal messaging?
What kind of pizza?
Pepperoni.
Time to get into character.
Aw, my cat's being cute.
There are days that I forget that the entirety of my prep actually needs to be prepping for your chaos, your collective chaos, rather than anything else I think might be good to prep for.
Yeah, I don't know what you expect whenever it's like, hey, here's this big giant thing. Okay, they're going to do this, and I need to make sure that they plan for it. It's like, no, we're going to argue about whether or not we should hit it with this bat for like an hour, and then eventually decide, all right, that's a dumb idea. We should not do that. Also, I hope I wasn't too aggressive as Ollie, but he's very thoroughly convinced that most of the problems he runs into can be solved with the guitar, with hitting whatever the problem is with his guitar.
I mean, it makes sense.
It does make sense.
He's also very glad that it's like, okay, cool. Plant monster, ice bitch, I've got fire. I win. Plant, burn it. Ice, melt it. Done. Simple math.
Get
Well, Maritza's like, I have no idea.
I just scream very loud.
Yes.
And
Oh, wait.
it does things. So cool.
Seems to work.
So cool. I'll just like, is sound an element? I hope it is.
Yeah, Ollie was being legitimate when he said that. I hope, because I was like, is noise an element? Is sound?
I would like there to be, but there is not in the book.
That's in chat.
So
Flavor.
It is wind or air or something, whatever the phrasing of it is in the book.
Yeah, reflavor air. Oh. Also, the way that you said that, Joe, I was in the kitchen when you're just like, sorry for Ollie thinking that the solution to everything is hit with guitar. And I was just like, no wonder, like, him and Lana are always fucking at ends with each other, because she has a very similar skill set of she can only hit things physically. However, she knows that is not always the answer. And if anything, that is the last answer.
Be ready to hit everything.
Yeah.
With stick.
It's great. Because Ollie's like, oh, if we hit it with the stick first and it works, we don't need to do anything else.
And Lana is just like, we don't know what'll happen. Usually, when fruits grow something inside, or they're growing for a reason, just Lana is very much a be ready to hit anything at all times, but that is not the first option.
She probably got chewed out one too many times last time she was a magical girl for trying to do that. She has learned the lesson.
Honestly, yeah, Celine probably bonked her over the head way too many times.
Oh, fuck. I would not let Celine fucking bonk her.
You can't escape the bonk.
She can. She's fast.
She is fast.
Celine had knives.
I've seen her.
I
Be
imagine
fast.
Celine
She
had
can
special bonk knives.
She can outrun
Fuck
knives.
what is a bonk knife?
It's a knife, but it's shaped like a fist that says no on it. So it doesn't do any damage, but it hurts.
Yeah. Lana is not nearly as stupid as she comes off as.
Okay.
She's ready to fucking stab a bitch at all times. Not the first answer. Possibly the second, probably the third answer. But not the first.
I imagine Ollie probably comes off as pretty stupid too, but I don't think he's stupid. I think he's ignorant in some ways and simple enough to be like, yeah, the fruit's fine. We should just ignore it. No, he just is very much committed to the idea that it should not exist, and he's very good at breaking and destroying things.
Well, Maritza actually is dumb, so
What's her mental stat?
-1.
Ah,
Duh.
okay. Have Maritza talk more. We need to see this. It's time for RPs.
Yes.
I need to refill my water bottle. Be right back. Ow! Fuck. Hi, I'm back.
Welcome back.
I stubbed my toe as I was sitting down.
Ouch.
Oh my god. Garter snakes. What are these?
Ooh.
They're not red-sided.
Oh my god. Go for her.
What's up?
The video in Glitter.
You're not wrong.
You're not. I know what happened.
Fuck. What's that? Was it? Where's
Okay. So I've heard of Cody. I've heard of Amy.
I'm here.
Okay. Do we have a Joe and an Iris?
I am alive.
Yeah.
Okay. So, pizza has arrived. Alcohol has arrived. Everybody is receiving sustenance. I am leaving it up to y'all for how you would like to pass the time and get to know each other a little better and talk.
Ooh.
Ollie is holding 2 pieces of pizza in his hand. One hand.
What kind?
Yes. There's grease spilling off of it.
Oh my god.
Like, it just like dribbling down the side of his forearm.
Ew. Yeah. Lana is being a good host, even though this is a hotel room. She's gotten like a roll of fucking paper napkins. She got fucking red Solo cups, the alcohol on the table, paper plates. The pizza boxes have been moved to be more like, I don't know, easy to access. She's probably like plopped and sitting like on the bed facing like the chair and the couch. Just a plate full of like 3 slices of fucking pizza on it. Balanced on her like lap. She's sitting with crisscross applesauce. One hand has 1 slice, other hand has red Solo cup filled with alcohol. Just fucking big fucking munch. I imagine we're all like in a sort of circle.
Yeah, kind of like the loose, vague shape of a circle.
Yeah. Either on floor, on chair, on couch, on bed, some seating, eating.
If it's a part of the circle, but still standing, like still like full of energy, probably drinking one of the red Solo cups.
If there's, if we're at a hotel, Ollie will be sitting on the table, the little like desk table thing that they have.
Mm.
He's not sitting crisscross. He's got one leg hanging and then the other foot up and across his knee, so he has like kind of like a lap where he also has a plate that is just, it's really not even a plate, it's a grease tray. But if we're all just hanging out.
I was just in the scene.
Yeah. No, go ahead.
As in, like, just want to know where is everyone for my mental image.
Mm-hmm.
Where's Rivera sitting? And Roz.
Rod's on the floor near the window in the circle kind of thing.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. So I'd like to ask, are we doing rollies? Like, what are we doing?
Oh, fuck if I know.
That's right.
I only ask.
Yeah.
I don't think Rivera. And again. Ow, 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 ow.
You can ask stuff about not memories with rollies too.
Yeah, sure.
But I mean, if you guys can't agree on something, I can force feed more plot.
No, thank you. We need each other. So I vote rollies.
Rollies is fine.
Rolly's good.
Rollies good.
Rolly's
Cool.
good. Wait,
Alright.
so for
Just
rollies,
get
are we
reminded
doing
of
a
the specifics, but yes.
D20 or is it D6s because it's a different system of rollies?
I say D20s because
Ew.
there's more
Consistency.
options.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Cody. Everybody rolls a d20. The person that has the highest roll gets to ask the person that has the lowest roll each round a question. There
Right.
may or may not be follow-up questions. But once the topic is considered done or the person that is being asked questions refuses to talk anymore, then they move on to the next one.
Okay.
rollies is fine. I thought you heard me. I'm sorry.
No, roll.
We're rolling.
Yeah, you do your rolly.
Three of
There's
us got
four-
14.
I'm so
Oh my
sorry.
gosh.
No, you're good, but also, what the fuck is with these rolls?
What the fuck?
Ooh.
Wait, hold on. Did
Ooh.
Rivera roll a 4 or a 14?
The 4 was way back.
Yeah, the 4
Okay.
was her trying to sneak up on Lightning Cap.
Yeah, unreal.
Oh.
Okay. So yeah, 3 14s, a 13, and a 1. What the fuck? Okay. Does anyone have a question for Oz? Because I will bow out. I don't have one for Oz.
Oh, the
Are you
314's gonna
sure you
decide.
want to ask?
I have a question, but I recommend not letting Ollie go with his question.
Oh, should we? Okay, like,
Paper.
okay, I do not bow out. Let's re-roll the three of us. Like, not the first question of the fucking thing. Ollie.
Ollie
Alright,
gets to go.
So Ollie will take a sip from the solo cup, and then he'll look at Roz and be like, "Why do I like plants so much? What's up with that kind of green thumb thing going on?"
I just always had an interest since I was little. And it just kind of grew the more I learned.
That's basically it. Ollie's just confused about why you like plants so much because he doesn't find them interesting at all.
I mean, my parents had a similar question why I enjoyed going outdoors so much, but just felt comfortable. She just kind of shrugs a bit.
Well, what's your favorite plant, I guess? Is there like some kind of flower or like a, I don't know, cabbage? That's a plant.
Well, I kind of have a soft spot for cacti. Sips drink. I mean, I've lived in Vegas for most of my life, so I'm kind of used to being around them.
Ollie shrugs. That's kind of satisfied.
Rollies?
Rollies.
Very simple answer.
17. 17 again? What the fuck?
What is with these fucking rolls that
One
Lana and Ollie have?
One
Marita!
Maritza asked Roz. Oh no, I'm seeing another trend.
Not again! Not again!
Not like this.
You said your parents had a similar question. Were they indoor people?
They're city people. They're actually originally from the East Coast, New York, I think.
Oh, the Big Apple.
Yeah, I mean they travel a lot around for business, and yeah.
Did you have a close relationship?
Not particularly.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Shrug. I've grown used to it. Now, so biological family, but I just close.
Well, we choose our own family.
Exactly.
End of questioning.
That is the
Oh. 6. Okay.
Sorry. So fast.
No,
To, like,
I got lower.
oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
I was about to say.
Marita asks.
Oh,
Vera,
Maritza, having
question.
just finished talking to Roz, takes a sip of her drink, immediately turns to Rivera. So in 1910, was it?
Mm-hmm.
What did you do? Like, what?
That's a very broad question.
Like, did you work?
I went to college.
Really? They allowed that?
Yeah, there were some all-girls colleges.
What did you study?
I don't remember.
Fair.
Roll
Most
me
of
a
my
d20,
past-
Piper.
Okay. Wait, I'm getting something.
No.
No. Oh God.
It's gone.
You went to school. That was before World War One, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
I think
Okay.
it was just starting.
Um, that's so neat. Uh, how are you doing adjusting to the new time?
I really love the new fashion.
Clothes are great, aren't they?
Yes.
We should go shopping.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Rollies.
The technology is kind of weird.
You get the hang of it. Quick learner. A lot quicker than Ollie is.
Thank you.
It's kind of ironic. Was it the start of the new release?
Yes.
Okay. Roz?
I rolled.
There you go. Oh, I get to ask. Oh, Maritza got a 1. Okay. I was like, nothing's gonna beat a 2. Rolls a 1.
Right?
It's like, okay. Well, Maritza, where are you from? Are you raised and born here? Or born and raised is the phrase? Are you from somewhere else?
Yeah, I grew up in Iowa.
Oh, cool. Where is
Not
that again?
really.
Like, where is that?
It's like in the middle of the country. It's like the middle of nowhere.
The middle of the country.
I think it's like the nose of the man on the Missouri or something.
What?
The what?
Like the Missouri River, it makes a
Yeah,
man on a
it
map.
does?
Yeah.
Since when?
I don't know, since like 4th grade.
I didn't learn that. The fuck? That sounds cool.
At least I think he's the nose. I don't remember. I'm not very good at geography.
So Iowa, in the middle. When did you come here?
After high school.
After high school. Can I ask why?
I moved here to be a showgirl.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Where do you work?
Not where I want to work.
So where do you want to work?
As a showgirl at one of these great casinos.
Huh. Cool. I'm sure you're gonna do great. And you're gonna get there.
I hope so.
Oh, I'm sure. Munch on pizza.
Rollies.
Release. 5.
Roll for me because I'm getting pizza.
Rita, another nat 20. God
For
damn.
real.
Ollie, a
She has a
1.
+3 to emotion.
And Rivera. Rivera's
This
not.
is a roll for Rivera because she's not at the table right now.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Okay.
Marita asks
Hey.
Ollie.
Yeah. So Marita asks Ollie.
Yep.
Yeah, so another drink and turns to Ollie. What's with the accent?
Brow.
Joe, you've gone very, very quiet.
Oh, sorry. He just raises an eyebrow and just looks. Fuck do you mean? What's the accent?
Are you like from Europe?
Just blinks. Yeah, from the UK. She must know.
Oh. That's like England?
He's so precious.
just-
I love her.
He just blinks at you and just goes, "Do you know the Queen? You know the Elizabeth one?"
I thought it was Elizabeth too.
Just nods, just goes, "Yeah, that's the one. Like, I live over near her."
Hmm. In a castle?
No, I don't live in a fucking castle.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
You wanted to
See, can the queen have died now?
Yes,
You said
please.
it could happen.
Oh my god.
Z,
It's a rollies. It's rollies. Come on, there's no plot here.
see.
A whole bunch of
I-
random buzzing starts on Lana and Roz's phones.
literally as they're talking about it.
Oh wow. Who would have thunk it?
Huh.
Everybody's eyes turn to Ollie slowly. What did you do?
Oh.
What did you do?
Ollie
What?
slides phone over.
He picks up the phone and it just his instinct is not programmed into him yet. So he picks it up and he starts like turning it over in his hands, like looking at it, like, "What do you want me to do with it?"
Read it. She had it open on the fucking like news article.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought you would have handed to him hibernated, and he just looks at it like, "The fuck is this? What do you want me to do with this?"
No, she had it
But,
open.
yeah. He picks it up and looks at it. And then, like, and one eyebrow goes up. He keeps reading. Then there's like a really, really intense furrowing of his brow, and he nods to himself and just goes like, "Wait, what year is it?"
2022.
Looks down at the phone, and he sets his pizza down. Also, for the record, yeah, no, never mind. I was gonna say for the record, he's holding it with his pizza hands. No, he wouldn't grab it because he wouldn't set his pizza down until now. So he sets his pizza down, and then he you can see him counting like thumb, index, middle finger, ring finger. He's like, fucking tips. Well, fucking shite! It took her that fucking long to keel over.
Yeah.
This bitch lived for a fucking 100 years.
I think she was like 99.
She was almost up there. There were a lot of memes about her being immortal, so it's kind of ironic.
Thank fucking Christ, she's not.
Idol.
What?
She comes back as an idol.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
He like just hands like kind of gesturing with the phone, just goes, "Well, fucking good. Hell's gotta make enough room for her both." How about the prince? Is he still around or kicking? It's like flipping around on your phone, looking through the article now. Put this whole fucking royal family in the grave, swear to God.
Something about him needing to buy
Not
a
Harry and Meghan though.
Yeah, I don't really follow it, but they seem cool.
Fuck. No such thing as cool royalty.
They like left the court. It was a whole thing.
What do you mean they left the court? Like they're not royal no more?
Yeah, they dipped.
Hmm.
I don't really know how it works, but I think they just quit.
He like looks down at the phone again and just very like honestly satisfied. It's like, well, smart. No beef with them. Not anymore, at least.
Cool.
He
Well,
straight like thinks for a second, and then he takes off his jacket and then looks at the back of it, and on the back of it, it was it says "fuck Queen and Country" in like kind of scratched out, horrified like horribly messy
Yeah.
ring. And he scratches his chin and just goes, I got an idea. And he's gonna he takes the little cloth. He close pinned it, or not close pinned it. Safety pinned it. That's what it is. He safety pinned the fabric to the back of it. So he undoes the safety pins and flips it around and safety pins it back. Just start scrambling for like a pen or something, and he's like goes for the little notepad that's in the hotel typically, and he'll just start ripping a couple pages off of it and cutting out the shape of a letter, like he's making a stencil. He stencils out enough of the letters, but he's like, he stencils out a handful of letters, and then he takes another piece of paper and starts just using it to like draft up ideas. But you can see he's drafting up ideas for what he could put on the back of his jacket to celebrate the Queen's death.
fucking sip of drink. Cheers, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, he's like, you can see on his notepad he's writing down like "rest in hell, bitch," like "devil's got one more," "eat shit, queen," and he just thought about like getting a picture of the queen and then just drawing a big X, like X's over her eyes. Just all these really just petty ideas.
Maritza will lean down to Roz and whisper, "Let's not make him watch The Crown."
I've never seen it, but I can assume what it's about.
Oh my god.
Rollies.
Release. 5. Okay.
So Roz gets to pick between Lana and Rivera.
Well, it's gonna go to Rivera. Fuck, I don't have a good question. What's something that, like, how is life different from back then to here to now? Like, how are you
Women
enjoying
are
it? I
treated
guess.
a lot better. That's for sure.
What's a lot better?
Women are being treated a lot better.
Okay, gotcha.
Just like, yeah, and this whole polio thing, gone. Wild.
Cheers to that, bro. As Lana lifts up her fucking red solo cup at the women are being treated better.
That's a major improvement in my opinion.
I mean, is there anything you miss?
I miss the atmosphere. Nowadays, here in Vegas, it's all choky aired. And I can't see the stars at night, and that's sad.
Oh God.
I mean, if we all on the desert, we could see the. We could
Ah!
find away from the lights.
Joe.
Sorry.
Also,
And Iris.
Also, Roz, yeah.
Where's Ja? Oh.
Ross gets to ask Rivera another question.
I'll pass.
Then Lana gets to ask.
Okay. What's the atmosphere? Yeah, pollution kind of sucks. What's your favorite bit of like technology that you found? And like, what do you like about it?
I'm really enjoying the new phones. You can do so much on them now.
Yeah, did you have phones back then? I don't really know the history.
We had like the ones where you spin the thing around.
The rotaries.
Oh, the little circle. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, like the rotating one.
Yeah.
Rotaries.
Rotary. That's the word.
Yep.
How did you even work those?
Well, they had little circles in them, and you spun it until the circle matches the number you want, and then you let it go, and then you just do that for all the numbers.
Wow. I do not have the patience for that shit. Kudos to you and everyone else from that time, I guess.
Thank you.
Wow, I don't know how you lived in the Dark Ages.
Yeah, like, what do you like to do with the phone, though? Like, it does a lot. What's your favorite, like, feature? Like, besides calling. Like, that's obvious.
I'm really digging YouTube.
Oh god, she's a boomer.
Oh, you
I
didn't
love this fancy internet thing.
Yeah, I love browsing the internet, and I found this site called Pinterest.
Oh my god. You fucked up my algorithm, huh? Shit. Okay. I'll fix that later. I'll get you your own account on those. Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Later tonight I'll set you up with your own, like, email and accounts and stuff, and you can
Thank
get
you.
the full experience and stop
Yeah,
using mine.
Rivera broke your Pinterest board beyond repair.
Yeah, just like you can have your own email and accounts to experience it on your own.
What?
That's great.
Free? That's amazing.
Yeah, it's great. It's great to experience on your own with your own account and not on someone else's, like mine. Yeah. No, we'll do that later. It'll be fun. Release. Did very round?
Yes,
13.
Okay.
So it's Rivera asking Maritza a question.
You all rolled below a 13?
Yeah.
Yep.
So you want to be a show?
What?
Have you always wanted to be a showgirl?
Yeah, I've always liked dance since I was young.
Oh, so why a showgirl specifically, and why not just dance?
Well, I wanted to get out of Iowa really, really bad, and I thought that this would be the first step, and then maybe LA after.
Your immediate thought was to go to Vegas?
Yeah,
It's
the place where dreams come true.
Back in the 10s, it was known as the Den of Sin. I guess that hasn't changed. No, I'm not judging you. I don't worry about that. She just waves her hands like, don't even worry about it.
I wasn't.
Okay, good. Okay. What inspired you to dance?
Mm. I really don't have an answer for this.
I just think it's neat.
I just like it. When I was very, very young, my grandmother gave me a music box that had a ballerina inside of it, and I always wanted to be that ballerina.
Aw.
Aww.
Just ad lib. Ad lib.
Alright.
So cute. Roz.
We're rolling again already? Fuck.
Pay attention.
It doesn't take long.
Yeah, that's such a cute.
Yeah.
That's so cute. Oh my gosh.
Lana asking Ollie a question.
Okay. She's like, oh, that's such a cute ballet thingy. Dance right? She just around. Ah, man. I guess that reminds me, Ollie, what got you into music?
He actually seems genuinely like there's a hint of surprise and like a weird shift in his posture. Like he's actually excited. There's a question that he's interested in, both saying and both like in terms of answering and the fact that someone asked. And he kind of shrugs and just goes, "Oh shit, nobody ever asked me that before." But I don't know. Just made a lot of sense. Get all those fucking. He like holds a hand beside his head and crunches his fingers and just goes, "Get all that fucking frustration out. You just kind of, I don't know. It's like you're able to say anything you want, do anything you like, get a big message out.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's nice."
I assume rock, because the vibes and the aesthetic, and the sound and the anger.
He shrugs, goes and nods his head a little bit, like, "Yeah. If you turn up the gain a little bit, and you just slow down the pace. Well, sorta. I like a little bit of the grindy, sort of staticky bit in the guitar. I want it to sound real rough."
Yeah, I will never understand that, but it's cool. Do you write music or do you just play?
He like takes a sip, and you can see him thinking about it, and he just goes, "Well, kind of drums his fingers on the side of his cup for a half second, and will say, I wasn't the writer of the group. Wasn't me, but I just kind of play. That was always my thing."
You play pretty well. I mean, obviously I play better, but I mean, you're pretty good.
Well, thanks. If you ever want to play or some shit, we can, I guess. If you're down.
Sure. I mean, I'm more of acoustic style.
He shrugs and just goes, "I ain't got an amp, so am I."
Touche. Yeah, sure. I think we have very different tastes in music, though.
Just play something from Lord of the Rings and you'll be fine.
I have to learn something from Lord of the Rings first.
Against anything.
See, I only know a very specific genre of songs.
Would they be love songs by any chance?
You know, I came out here to have a good time, and I'm honestly feeling so attacked right now.
Wow, could you guys all stop?
You weren't even the one being asked a question, Lana. How can you feel attacked?
Yeah, I know. She's like, oh, yeah, and some party songs like I think early to late 2000s Kesha. I also know some covers of that. But yeah, mostly love songs.
People name their children Kesha these days.
I think it was a stage name.
It's like Madonna.
I don't think she knows
Who's Madonna?
Oh, I thought Madonna was.
Madonna was like 60s, 70s.
Oh, I'm sure
Yeah.
Cody is aware of that.
Oh yeah, Cody's very
Yeah.
aware,
Oh,
but
okay.
Maritza is not.
Gotcha.
Cody's already like, that's after her time.
Cody is up there as far as probably one of the most media literate in this group. It's just
Yeah, like Madonna actually Ollie's.
Yeah.
He just like kind of raises his eyebrow, and nods because it's really bad to her. Kind of liked what she did though. A lot of people.
What'd she do?
Just shrugs, just likes to be her own person.
That's cool.
I can't
She
explain.
also wrote a book about sex.
He nods and points to Maritza, like emphatically, like, yeah, that's one of the best reasons to like her is that she doesn't give a fuck.
Oh, that's awesome. I think I know like one or two of her songs. Not like too many. But yeah, I'd be down to learn something, or you can learn something I know, or we could just, I don't know, see what sounds good, just improv. Or try out this other thing.
Nods.
Rollies.
What the? Stop copying me.
You're copying me, bitch. I
No,
rolled
you're
first.
copying me. Oh shit.
Ooh.
Very. That's right.
Are you okay?
No.
She has been sitting here with the group listening, but she's been mostly just staring at her hands deep in thought, only half paying attention.
Mm-hmm.
Me?
Yeah. Are you okay? You've gone through a lot right now. You had to deal with, she points to herself, me, and the person that was me, and then you've been battered. You've got people you don't recognize. One of them's an aggressive asshole. And we just had a conflict, so are you okay?
I think the three of you are the ones that are, need to be asked that question. Sips drink.
No, but you're the quiet one, and the quiet ones never talk about themselves unless they're specifically asked. So, are you okay?
She looks around at everyone and shrinks a little bit. It's just a lot. I'm sure everything will work out. I hope everything will work out at least. And she, in between her words, she's like taking tiny sips of her drink, trying to like fill the silence, I guess is the best way to put it.
Well, I hope so too, but don't forget you can talk to us, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Rollies. Roz gets to deflect real hard. Ask Ollie or Rivera a question.
What about you two? Are you two okay?
I'm fine. You know,
Ollie
I remember dying
winks.
in battle, and then I woke up in somebody else's body 100 years in the future. No big deal.
Roz gives you a slight what the fuck look.
Just kind of shrug. I feel like I've done this before, so I can't say it feels new.
Turns to Ollie.
Ollie, like, looks at Roz, doesn't say anything, shrugs, takes a bite of pizza, and then looks away immediately.
Rollies.
Ollie.
Hey!
Roz?
Ollie gets
What?
to ask Rivera a question.
Thinks for a second, and then looks over at Rivera, kind of curious, and then looks back to his pizza, and he's asking the question without looking at her directly, but he'll say, "You know, you're fucking used to this, you know, just waking up, new time period, family dead, friends are dead, everyone you ever knew dead. Just rolling with the punches."
Well, it's not like I know 100% sure that, you know. But if it's to help save the world, I'd do it again. I don't know that much about myself.
Doesn't say anything.
Rollies?
God, the dog in the next room over is so loud. Yeah. Next round. 9. 10.
Damn.
Ollie?
Safe.
Maritza asks Roz a question. Or if you genuinely have no idea, you can pass it on to Ollie.
Ass.
So Ollie gets to ask Roz a question again.
Mm-hmm.
Think. Ollie. Ollie will. He like rubs his chin for a second and looks up at Roz, and then looks back down at his pizza, and then he'll say this and then take a bite and be like, "So you don't like your parents?"
I don't hate them.
His eyebrows like kind of go up and like a, "Oh, surprised." Goes, Yeah, well. Hate mine. Welcome to the club. Just know, you're not a bad person for hating your parents. In fact, your parents might be bastards. So, shrug.
I don't think they're bastards. They do good work. They're actually doctors. I probably didn't mention that earlier. Sorry. But I'm definitely not the daughter they wanted, so.
Ollie will, like, nod to that last part and say, like, definitely get you there.
Okay, I will go ahead and say this so that we can make sure we have time. We can do another 2 or 3 questions if anybody has specific questions that they want to get done today without rolling.
I don't have anything specific.
I do have a question.
Okay.
What's it?
I want to ask Scaldy a question.
Who?
I want to
Ollie?
ask Ollie a question.
Okay.
So why are you so aggressive?
Just looks over at you and, right, like, again, just raises an eyebrow and goes, not aggressive.
Well, like, you start every other sentence with a curse. You're always the first to suggest violence. You just heard somebody died, and you were drawing out a haha, you died. So, what happened?
He shrugged, like, he looks at you confused and he's like, who died that I made fun of?
The queen?
he actually just, like, his eyebrows go all the way to the top of his head and he just goes, well, that? Huh. Well, I can tell you in just so many words. Don't like this fucking imperialistic bullshit. All these fucking cops running around bullying people, taking them up by their fucking trousers and throwing them into a pen like that's gonna help nobody. Don't like the fucking queen, and I don't like that she just took from all these people like it's just hers to take.
You know, I think it might have changed since I did my history lesson, but isn't the queen just a figurehead at this point? Don't the parliament and the senate control everything now?
Maritza's gonna lean back to Roz and be like, this sounds nothing like the crown.
Ollie just shrugs and just goes like, hey, if Figurehead's got to be complacent in the fucking game. It's not like she just, oops, now she's the head of the fucking state. She's got a bunch of power, put a bunch of people to death. Family inherited all the land from a bunch of fucking dead people. Don't like it. And I get fucking mad when I think about it. And so I take what I consider righteous anger out on the ones who are most deserving.
Righteous for
Shrugs.
the world or righteous for you?
He looks at you like with a confused look, just like, do you think I'm fighting just for me?
Well, like I said, you basically just mocked a figurehead.
Do you think she just didn't do nothing? Like she's just totally fine? Never had any problem with it?
I don't know politics, so I can't say. But I do say that the dead deserve respect.
Not all dead deserve respect. That's for fucking sure.
Maybe they don't deserve respect, but they deserve peace.
He shrugs and goes, well, tell that to all the people's corpses underneath her fucking castle. Don't like it. I'm not gonna pretend to like it.
I understand that, but you can be angry and not take it out on the world, you know?
He shrugs like, who's the fucking world? Taking it out on the queen.
You're hyper-aggressive to all of us, and I expect much more. Your first answer is to punch things.
Haven't punched any of you.
You've come pretty close. And actually, you did break me over the head with a guitar.
That was different. I didn't hit you over the head because you were doing some fuck shit, stepping on people.
But it was an easily avoidable blow if you were paying attention.
He just narrows his eyes at you.
I'm not saying I blame you, but I am saying you're very aggressive and you don't think ahead.
I think you pretend to know people and like to lord it over them.
You might be right.
If I'm overly aggressive because I fight for people who deserve a fucking chance, then points to you and just doesn't say anything.
Then I fight and die for people.
Shrugs. I died too. Do you think I fucking just woke up fucking 40 years in the future?
Do you actually remember dying?
He
You do,
puts
actually.
pizza on his plate. Huh?
You do. That's one of the things we discussed.
Yeah, Ollie puts the pizza on his plate, and he looks you dead in the eye and just goes, I fucking remember dying. Get off your goddamn high horse.
I'll get off mine when you get off yours.
You were on your high horse
Next
first,
question.
you entitled little
Next
bitch.
question.
Not to interrupt, but you two were like an item? Maritza will interject, pointing at Roz and Lana.
I will pause with that. It sounds like there needs to be marked a broken relationship.
Oh, we already have a broken relationship.
Okay, so it has
That's
not
why
been
we're
fixed
having
yet.
such
It's still broken.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was about to say, if it wasn't already, it definitely is now. You better make sure it's still there.
Yep.
No, we still hate each other. Don't worry.
I forgot about that, and I was like, holy shit, I forgot you guys never fixed it.
Yeah.
That's why I'm okay with being aggressive right now.
Oh, man. Whew. I was like, holy shit. I imagine everyone just eyes wide as this starts from a simple question to, oh god, oh no, oh fuck.
Sorry.
It's good. Ollie's like he's gonna double and triple and quadruple down if like every single time.
So someone said something.
Find a way to make Ollie and Rivera have alone time. Got it.
Okay.
Yeah. What did he say? Just interrupted by asking Lana and Roz a question.
What did she ask? What did she ask?
We are together.
No, the question was, so you two used to be an item?
What?
Immediate mood change as Rivera is now invested in this question.
Where'd you learn something like that?
Yeah.
I mean, it's all the inferences and innuendos the other two have been saying for the past 2 days.
Ollie blinks.
They're just time displaced, don't worry about it.
Yeah, I think they hit their head on the way to the time tunnel.
Oi, fuck
Happens
off.
all the
Didn't
time.
hit my head on nothing.
What about the two of you both just deflecting my question?
Not deflecting.
No, we just told you
You're
that
both
we're full of shit.
blushing. You're both blushing.
No?
We're just good friends. We used to be on a team, and
They
Yeah.
used to be
we seem
partners.
close.
We used to be on a team
Well,
with
with like
others.
yeah, with other people.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Roz
Oh.
will not look at Lana.
Lana is looking straight at like Marita. It's like, that's it. We just used to be on a team. So we
There's a
know
lot
each
to
other.
unpack here.
I mean, we went to college. Went to the same
Mhm.
school with the rest
Tell me
of the
about that.
team. Tell you about college?
Yeah.
Specifically, your time in college together.
I mean, we didn't really have that many of the same classes. I'm not nearly as smart as Roz is. So, yeah, we just mainly spoke and interacted with the rest of the team. You know, as a group. Saving the world. And people.
Marita will look at Roz, who's been quiet while Lana's saying all this. And is that your side of the story?
Yeah, we didn't really have that much time to interact while we were in school together. So
And what about after school?
I mean, a lot of it was magical girl stuff. Pretty tiring.
Yeah, a good chunk of it was usually in battle, in combat.
Hmm.
You know, and mostly with a group. Because, you know, we were on the same team.
Right.
I mean, there was a coffee shop we all went to a lot. I
Yeah.
mean, does that count? Is that what you're looking for?
Not quite.
What are you looking for? Stop it.
Oh, okay. I'll stop.
Stop it!
It's like, what are you even looking for? We took you guys to the coffee shop we all used to go to. Like, what more do you want? I'm
There
not
just seems to be something about the two of you that I just can't put my finger on, I guess.
I mean, we have magic, so it's probably that.
And
Right.
They weren't together, but they want to be. It's clear as day.
we
Y'all act like you fucking know them. We only know them for like what, fucking 4 days or whatever.
I mean,
It's
I'm pretty sure
called
it's like 48
intuition.
hours.
Yeah, it's called women's intuition.
Whole bunch of
So-
little bullshit is what it is. Just
See,
making
there's
shit
the
up.
accent again.
What were you saying, Roz?
it's not important. It's just
Obviously it is. What is it?
no. I was agreeing with Sally. That's all.
Right.
Agreeing with Ollie. It must be end of the world.
Exactly. I mean, we prepared a lot. Lana's really good at like keeping the enemy away.
Yeah,
While I
and
do my
Roz,
magic stuff. So
yeah, and Roz is really good at magic stuff, so yeah, we hung out a lot.
Oh, so now it's you hung out a lot when before it was you were too busy.
that's
It's not. Okay, so, you know, we've done this before. We split up, right? You know, we split up yesterday and we all faced some awful shit and found out some, you know, concerning shit. So it's just like, yeah, who works well together gets set to do certain things.
yeah. I mean, like tactically wise, like you don't really want to send all the magic users together and all the
Mhm.
frontliners together. You want to like pair up.
Split 'em up. Exactly. You know, have like what's that? I never played that game, but like optimization, party balance in video games and stuff. You don't want all the, you know, what she said. She's right. You should listen to her.
This is the very rehearsed alibi, ladies.
I mean, I was paired with Celine sometimes too. Like,
Yeah.
it's not
Who's
like
that?
it was just.
The mood immediately darkens.
Yes.
Oh yeah, like Lana just like.
Celine is the body that I am inhabiting right now.
I'm sorry, what?
Well, I died, so my spirit had to go somewhere, and it came and she just holds her body out.
Celine, Roz, and I went to go investigate something with the desert that Celine had found out about. And on our way out, we she touched something and she got encased in crystal. And well, we all got out and broke her out. And well, it was Celine until she started talking, and it was Rivera now. So yeah, Celine's
Is she
she's
like
not here
dead?
anymore.
I think her spirit's still in this body. It just happened that mine was stronger.
And so, like, are you gonna like leave?
I don't know. I can't willingly leave if that's what you're asking.
She'll turn to Ollie. So are you your body?
Nods. As far as I'm fucking aware, I just got sent 40 years in the fucking future for no good goddamn reason. After I got killed in my own fucking timeline.
She'll hurriedly drink the rest of her drink.
Yeah, don't get killed, you might end up in the future.
I'll try not to.
Yeah, let's all try not to die. But yeah, that's who Celine is. That's who Rivera is now, sort of. So to answer your question, please let's answer
That
your
answers
question.
that one.
That answers that one. Oh god, oh no.
Oh, God. Takes a long, big sip of strawberry vodka.
Right around this time is when there starts a buzzing on Lana's phone for a video call.
Oh, that's for me.
Oh, okay, here. She's gonna like give it to Rivera. Like, wait, 1 second. The table behind Rivera had a bunch of vodka bottles on it. She's like, remove this. Video call 101. Check the background.
Answers it. Hello.
And on the other side, you see a fairly kind of plain-looking, middle-aged guy. Brown hair, brown mustache, glasses. And he just kind of smiles slightly, and you see him start talking, and there's no sound, and then you see him fumbling, and then the sound kicks in.
Yes, I can hear you. Hello.
Hi, is this Miss Rivera, yes?
That's me.
Oh, good. You are the one that was wanting some information from the asylum, correct?
Yes, that's right.
Good. And you see him like shuffling around for a second, and he seems to have grabbed a couple of pieces of paper, and he kind of leans back after a moment. Can I ask why? Generally, we don't have people inquiring so specifically.
I've prepared an answer for this. Well, my grandma, Elizabeth, she was actually at the asylum, and she's been trying really, really hard to remember her past, but her mind's beginning to slip, so I thought I'd do an inquiry, see if I can help her remember, her childhood, her friend, that sort of thing.
Your grandmother was here. Oh, okay. And there's a shuffling on the other side of his table now. It is Elizabeth, you said?
Mm-hmm.
What would her last name be when she was here?
I'm sure I give the correct answer? Question mark.
Elizabeth Mary Day is what her name was.
Right. You did tell me that.
Which, speaking of, I had a list of things that has now disappeared because I started trying to clean my room the other day. It's fun how that happened. You know where everything is until you start cleaning, and then it fucking disappears.
Yep.
So I need to just live swamp hag life and not clean. Is this it? Please tell me this is it. It is. Okay. So you give him that name, and he starts kind of looking through a few things, and he pauses. EMD. Oh, that's why you were asking after that group that came in. She was among them.
Yeah.
And he nods and grabs a couple of folders and opens them. Was a group of young women that came in at the exact same time that claimed they were, well, their statements weren't recorded word for word, so we can't say exactly what they claimed per se, but the institution at the time thought that they were claiming to be angels at the very least.
Huh.
And your grandmother was among them. Has she been tested for anything more recently?
Well, she has dementia now, so...
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. It's just always... Well, never mind. And he starts kind of shuffling, and he says, yeah, so we have Elizabeth. Also came in with an Ethel, an Irene, a Ruth, and a Dorothy. And he opens the folder and looks through. We do have a picture of what they were admitted in. Admittedly, it was a bit of a odd outfit for the time. Didn't help their cause in any arguments about their mental state. And you get essentially a file sent to you through the computer, through the phone.
Yeah.
That shows a handful of young women all standing black and white, but standing and smiling at the camera. And one of them, for those of you that might be kind of trying to watch from the wings over and around the computer screen while also staying out of the video call, one of them looks distinctly like Rivera at the moment. However, Rivera, as you're looking at this picture, you immediately recognize Elizabeth.
Mm-hmm.
And then you start kind of looking at the other faces going down the line. And you remember, second one was Ethel something with an R, you think? And the one beside her was Irene. That was Irene King. And then a Ruth White, Ruth Whitmore, Ruth something, and Dorothy, and then your eyes land on the last one. And you don't recognize them for a moment. And then you feel a shift in your body and in your magic. And immediately, all of you see Rivera's magic start to almost shimmer around her like a prism. And you just hear this person on the other end of the video call kind of pause, and you hear this like thud. It's like, I'm sorry, I think my feed is breaking up somehow. Are you okay? Can you see me? Can you hear me still? All while to the rest of you in the room, it's almost like you're looking at Rivera through cut crystal. Face almost fracturing at points and repeating.
Like a kaleidoscope, yeah.
And the guy on the other end is continually messing with his computer, with his camera, trying to get it to work. Very confused. And suddenly, it looks like the crystal in kaleidoscope effect kind of stops and then cracks and fades in a shimmer of light. And Rivera suddenly looks different.
Mm-hmm.
Sitting, same outfit, same spot, same position as before, or as Rivera was. You now see a different person who looks very similar.
I did a transform
to the last face in the picture that was provided.
Yeah, blue. I'm a blue girl now.
Mm-hmm.
As that goes on, can I turn off the video feed? Be like, oh, there's issues with the video feed.
Just start crinkling paper. It's like,
Yes. Do you want to just try to cut off the video, or do you want to like play like the the call cut off completely for a second?
I don't want to actually hang up, but
Okay.
yeah, make it seem kind of like there's technical issues, and that the camera's not working anymore.
And you could update your picture as well, in the full picture, if you'd like, paper. And
You want me to post the image?
You can post it in Discord if you would like.
Okay.
But I was talking about in your character sheet on Roll20.
It's still the same to me.
I said you could if you would like.
Oh, I thought you said you were going to do that.
I updated your token.
Gotcha, I understand.
Token and big image are two different things.
Gotcha.
Because if I put it to the token one, you just have a very, very small image on your end.
Gotcha.
So you cut off the video, and the guy just is like, is everything okay?
I think our video got cut off. I don't know how.
Okay. What?
It's the hotel internet.
Oh, my friend says it's the hotel internet. I'm sorry.
That makes a lot of sense. So your grandmother was brought in with this group of women. They were here for From what I can see, a fair amount of time, unfortunately, as they continued to insist that they were angels. From the records, it looks like some of them passed away while here. Your grandmother and one other did manage to get released about 10 years after they were taken in.
10 whole years, wow.
And there's this like little hum of agreement. It was one of the unfortunate ways that we handled people with mental illness back then. It's just, but anyway, they maintained the entire time that they were angels, were divine or magical, or some of these reports are a little confusing. Some of them are also a little superstitious, I'm afraid. One of the nurses here says that a Miss Ethel constantly had birds coming up to her and was convinced she was a witch. But again, the unfortunate bit of the time that this was. They also drew symbols quite often, apparently. Although, to be fair, once you're stuck in this place long enough, a lot of patients started doing that. Was there anything specific you were trying to learn?
Oh no, just any and everything I could, really.
And you see him on the other end, because his video feed is still going, and he nods slightly. And you see him pick up what you assume, with how quickly and easily he is able to do it, is either a very small laptop or a like iPad or Surface or something like that. And he walks out of wherever he was, and you very quickly see that he has set up a workspace inside, assumedly one of the better portions of this asylum, because as he goes down this hallway, or what you're assuming is a hallway, by the echoing of his footsteps, the paint and care of it gets progressively worse. And you see in doorways that he passes that there's, one or two on occasion people standing inside that seem to be kind of taking pictures or examining objects or something. You assume it to be a active preservation, maybe restoration effort happening. And he enters into a doorway, and it looks like he has entered into an office space of some sort, or a records space of some sort. And sets you down, and you see kind of behind him that there is some filing cabinets. Some kind of old, slightly discolored filing cabinets, but they're there. And you assume that you're on top of one as well, because you hear just the kind of squeaking grind of metal on metal, and then he seems to start flipping through a couple of things, head bowed. And he pulls out a old, slightly discolored folder. And you see on it, as he's like looking it over one side then the other before opening it, that it does say Elizabeth Day on it. and pulls out a couple of records. Seem to be handwritten doctor's records. So, your grandmother was taken in shortly after her 20th birthday. Was found running about in the middle of nowhere in strange clothes with a group of her friends from the school she was attending, claiming that she was divine and that they had just fought off a demon, it sounds like. And they swore up and down that they had lost a friend in the woods or something. There's just a statement here that people were sent out to go look for a missing girl that was never found. You see him flip through a couple of things. She was treated in, this is not nice. Like, not pleasant. Are you sure you want to hear some of this?
Yeah, I should know this.
And he nods. Well, in accordance to some of the theories of the day, she was treated in quite a few ways. Isolation, mercury, early electrotherapy. But everything that they did, she still maintained that she was an angel. And surprisingly, never stopped saying that. Seems like she was very resilient for a young woman. And you see him kind of shuffle through a couple other things. There were some other drugs administered during that time frame. Some to keep her calm, some to keep her pliant, I guess. She put up a fight. This says she knocked out half the teeth on one of the guards' faces. So I guess points to her. And he flips towards the back of this folder and pulls out what looks like a stack of photo negatives. You see him kind of squinting at them and holding them up a little bit to try and see them a little bit better. And I want you to roll me either mental or mystical, Piper.
Okay. That's not my... Every time I go to click my character, I click on the vision that's also there. That's happened every single time. So.
Okay. So as he is holding up these photo negatives, there's something that starts to just kind of feel a little off. You settle forward a little bit and you focus in a little bit closer. You are fairly certain that you see something moving in the background.
What? I see something moving in the negative?
In the background of the video.
Oh.
And you know, with the heights of these filing cabinets, they're the big old ones. They're about chest height for most people. But whatever you're seeing is almost like peeking out above the cabinets before going back behind. And as you're kind of keying into this, the guy tilts his head. Well, that's interesting. There seems to be a set of pictures of her room. Okay, and you see him kind of set down this file, and he goes to the filing cabinet beside, and so you just see like his shoulder, and he starts rummaging through, and you see him after a few minutes step back, and there's another folder in his hand that he flips through and goes immediately for the negatives, and as he's setting the file down, you catch just enough of it to see that it's labeled Ruth. And he starts examining this like lines of photo negatives. And that's hers, and you see, still behind him, movement again. And this time, let me see here. This time it looks almost like a skeletal hand above the set of filing cabinets.
You might want to leave now. There's something in there with you.
What?
I saw something behind you. It could be your video feed, of course, but...
He kind of turns and doesn't see anything and shakes his head. I know there's all these haunted stories about all these asylums. I've been here for long enough. Trust me, it's fine. It's fine. And
okay. Sorry?
Goes back to grab something else. Another folder, another set of negatives. Seems like they documented the rooms of your grandmother and all of their friends. And they all were drawing the same things. We don't have any of these fully developed, but I can see about trying to get one of our photo guys to develop them fully for you. I've never seen anything like this. Normally it's just like very clearly depictions like a child might be, but these are strange. And as he says that, there is a hand that slowly emerges. That as it's emerging, you realize it is far too large for a person.
Mm-hmm.
With...
I motion everybody to come here. Do you guys see this? I whisper.
You all see a massive skeleton hand with what looks like claws over the final knuckle instead of just a normal skeleton fingertip. Reaching up and over the closest set of filing cabinets now towards the guy.
Maybe warn him?
Well, I tried. He doesn't see it.
So
I
it's
just
like,
want to show you something in
Get
the
him
other
out.
room. Quickly, quickly.
Get him out of there.
Get him out of there.
Okay, I think that's enough for now. I think I'm having a bottleneck on this internet, but I would love to make another appointment with you.
And as you say that, there's like this pause. Like, oh, well, of course. Like, give me a couple of days to dig into this, and maybe I'll have something more for you.
Yeah. We might be coming down there in a couple days.
Yeah.
Oh,
Signal's bad. Go into the hallway. Like whispering to Rivera.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll be She looks at them like, we'll be down there in a couple days, I think? Question mark.
Fucking.
That's great, actually. Just send me your information when you're in town, and we can set that up. And as he is talking, he has zoned back in, still has like a handful of files in one hand. It has zoned back into this tablets, picked it up and started heading towards the door. And you all get a glimpse of this coming out from behind the cabinets.
Oh,
That
what
the
the?
Blaze Blue character?
What?
I recognize
Oh,
that from Blaze Blue.
boy. Oh dear. Oh golly, oh geez.
Well, we gotta help that guy.
Yeah, we gotta go down there.
Yeah.
And he says his goodbyes, and the video feed cuts off as the door closes behind him.
Okay.
oh, he's fucking dead.
Rivera hangs up, hands it back to Lana. We gotta get down there.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. And then Lana puts up a hand to high five Rivera.
She high fives.
Blue.
Blue?
Blue. Lana's gonna pull out her fucking phone, flip on the camera. Welcome to the blue team. It's great. Everything's better blue.
What about me's blue?
Everything. Lana turns on her camera and like puts it to selfie mode, hands it to Rivera to see herself.
I still don't see what about me's blue.
You don't see?
Yeah, so only you guys see what's happened to Rivera. In Rivera's eyes, she still looks like Elizabeth.
Wait, so you don't see blue?
That's trippy.
I look the same as I have been since I woke up.
Am I seeing shit? Turn to the rest of you.
We're saying it too.
Yeah, she looks blue.
Yeah.
Huh.
You have
Still
blue
look like
hair.
Elizabeth to me. Blonde hair and everything.
No, your hair's blue. At least we see blue.
Huh.
Your eyes are blue too.
I mean, Elizabeth's eyes are blue too, so.
Yeah. That's weird.
Alright. And that is where we're going to end it today. As you guys process.
Process. Blue. Blue.